He's one of the biggest movie stars on the planet, probably more recognisable with his signature specs on, but nevertheless hard to miss for his millions of fans worldwide. I had the pleasure of catching up with the 17-year-old actor who brought Harry Potter into our lives, Daniel Radcliffe.
Is that Daniel Radcliffe? Oh my God! Oh my God! Get the photo!
You can see that quite a few people recognise me in this town.
Yeah, I know. He must be healthier.
Daniel Radcliffe is used to life in the spotlight. Since auditioning and winning the part of Harry Potter at the tender age of 11, he's become nothing short of a global superstar.
Thank you, yeah.
There wouldn't be too many places on the planet, I think, where you couldn't, start a riot.
Well, I'm moving to the Arctic. This is for safety. No, I mean, it's not too bad, really. Particularly, I mean, the only place that's quite aggressive, really, is America. We were in New York for the last premiere, and it was lunacy. It was really mad. But over here, again, people do recognise you, but they're nice when they come up. They're really friendly and laid back, and it's great.
While Daniel doesn't have a lot of spare time these days, he did find a few months to film an Australian production, funnily enough, about a group of orphans. It's called The December Boys.
How you going? Good night.
See you later.
It's a family film in that it is about family, and it's about the importance of it, and these kids yearning to have a sensation of being part of a family. But I think young people will enjoy it for the story and things, but I think older people will enjoy it because I think everyone has a period in their life which they look back on and think that was something that was a moment or a period that changed my life.
While The December Boys is out early next year, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix will be hitting screens in July, with the final two still to come. So how does Daniel see Harry's future?
Joe Rowling said that 2 people are going to die by the end of the journey. You reckon you're one of them?
I like to think so, yes. I think it's just, I don't know if there's any other way she could possibly end the series, really. If she ended it with Harry alive, the calls for more books would just be...
Definitely. You spend so much time as Harry Potter messing with the dark side. Are you a religious person?
I'm not, no, at all. I've grown up in... My mum was... of Jewish blood, and my dad was Protestant, so I grew up in a I'm very interested in religion as something to study, but I'm not a religious person in the slightest, no.
You don't lie awake at night thinking, oh my God, what have I done, what have I done, what have I done?
What? No, I don't think I'm a sinner. I don't think I'll be condemned, no.
I don't think so either. You're here to present an award at the AFI Awards.
Yes.
Which is going to be wonderful. Do you see much Australian stuff? Did you get a chance when you were here?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've been absolutely outraged at the fact that I heard, because prior to the Australian Film Awards, and I sort of thought, oh well, I must watch the films then. I heard nothing about Candy, and I think it's far and away one of the best films I've seen this year. I thought it was just beautiful, amazing, because people kept saying about how bleak it was, and I think it is bleak, but there's so much joy in it as well. So that for me was amazing. I loved Kenny. I thought that was fun. I couldn't believe it wasn't real, really. And the guy in it, it's Shane Jacobson?
That's him.
He reminded me loads of Timothy Spall, who's in, as a sort of Australian. Jindabyne was very, very bleak, but the performances were so, again, brilliant. And I thought, I enjoyed Suburban Mayhem. I thought the film was good. But for me, it's Emily Barclay is the man. I thought her performance was what made it really sort of extraordinary. I thought she was brilliant in it, and sort of outshone almost the rest of it in a way. But I thought it was really good.
You get full marks if you've got a comment on 10 Canoes as well.
I have seen 10 Canoes. I think it's so far removed from anything in my frame of reference that I found bits of it hard to sort of not understand, but have a connection with. But I like the way it was shot, and I like, the stylized, because bits of it are very, very natural, and bits of it are very stylized. And I sort of like the, juxtaposition of the two. So full marks?
Go to the top of the class.
Okay. Thank you.
Well done. Now there's a guy who's done his homework. Daniel Radcliffe, of course, starring in The December Boys, and Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix that'll be out next year, and of course on stage at the AFIs tonight, which are going to be held at the Exhibition Centre, alternatively known as Jeff's Shed, just down the river there, 9:30 tonight on this very network, hosted by Jeffrey Rush, and that should be terrific, and good luck to all the nominees for the AFIs tonight. And Daniel Radcliffe, what a nice guy, huh?
He knows his Aussie films, doesn't he, Richard?
Knows his stuff.
Very impressive.
Of course, he spent that time in South Australia making the December Boys, so he had a fair bit of time to soak up the Aussie culture, but he's definitely done his homework there, don't worry about that.
He's getting older, isn't he? It's just amazing.
Well, he's growing up. Well, we've seen him grow up on screen. Can't wait to see that latest Harry Potter.
Thank you very much, Richard.